Right, this is the fifth one now. I started off by just putting some sort of shapes into the hands because the hand I really neglected to do anything on the hands, so I was just sculpting out those big sort of bulges that you see on hands, trying to make them look a bit more realistic and that, get a bit more shape in there. I was considering subdividing again, but I don't think I'm going to bother now because I've done quite a lot of detail on this subdivisional level in the next video. So, but yeah, I was just trying to make them look more like hands. I might do a bit more work on there, try and make it more interesting. So it's just kind of big splotches everywhere at this point. So, but I don't know, when you zoom out and stuff, it looks okay. And really, when you actually bake the hands down into a texture, you lose most of the detail anyway. So from experience, I tend not to go mental on the hands. It depends if the character's like going to be seen, if you're going to look at the hands as well. So I mean, most of the time this character will be like, I don't know, charging at you, swinging like, I don't know, knives at you and stuff. So you probably wouldn't really have a chance to see all the detail on his hands. But as long as they look good enough to sort of come off as hands, then that's cool. So it's pretty much what I've done. The annoying thing as well is that I had to do them twice, so I was really sort of but I did it, got it over and done with. They look okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. Finished up the hands like that, and then I started to refine some of the muscles again, just putting some more shapes into there, because this video was more like, just making sure that all these sort of features were looking okay. Just blending stuff in and adding a bit more definition in different places and stuff like that. Just using player build-up as usual, crisscrossing across and stuff. And I actually finished the belts on this one as well. So this was something interesting. I think the belts, I haven't really done anything on the belts yet, so it starts to sort of look kind of finished when I put this belt on. So it's really starting to get there now. Oh yeah, I put the little jean sort of holders, that goes around and stuff. And I made sure that the top part of his jeans was seen when the belt is supposed to, the top of the belt and that. So just kind of getting into detailing now, making sure everything looks how it should do. Really sort of examining what I've got on that. Just kind of finishing stuff off. The next video has some interesting detailing bits. For this one, I just make all these and duplicate them, mirror them using Subtool Master. Subtool Master is awesome if you've never used it before. There's loads of interesting little tools in there you can just mess around with. So I really do recommend it. If you have some free time and you're not really feeling inspired to, make something specific, just go ahead, open up Zbrush and just have a mess around on like some, I don't know, like a sphere, just using different tools. And I often do that quite a bit now, just exploring the program more, and you often find all these sort of weird little tricks and stuff. So yeah, but, I'm just making the belt. Did a bit of extraction there, and I had a bit of reference. I debuckle the wrong way around, so just making sure that everything's right. Might do a bit of work on that belt a little bit more, add some more wear and tear though. It's a bit sort of, just a bit flat at this point. Just looks like a rectangle. I might just, just try and make it a bit more sort of leathery or something. But yeah, it's starting to look a lot more finished now, a lot more polished. Now I've got these sort of straps in there. Just finishing up this arm strap as well. And I think I end up I copy the belt up here, the belt buckle. Shift some of that fat out of the way a little bit as well. Same process again. Extract out the sort of end of the belt as well. I'm just trying to make everything how it would sort of exist, because that's often the easiest way to do it in ZBrush. Just think about what it is in the real world and just make it in ZBrush, and it looks great. Pretty simple stuff really. But I don't know, if you're new to ZBrush, and I can understand that it's pretty sort of difficult to sort of think about how you're going to build something, because you see, I've been using ZBrush for so long now that I can just think of something and I just know how to make it straight away. because I'm so comfortable with the tools, and that's just all down to how much you use ZBrush. So just try to open the program up every day and just get into sculpting stuff, and you'll soon sort of get more and more comfortable with it. Yeah, I'm just using a different alpha on the muscles here as well. Alpha 48. It's a new sort of new kind of favorite for me. It's just a really smooth alpha, I mean, you can just see how quickly I sort of smoothed out his skin, and it's just all the muscle sort of groups and stuff look really nice when I went over this brush. Just roughening the calves and the knees as well a little bit. I really forgot to do these as well, so I might have to get some more reference on this, just make them look a bit better. But that's pretty much it really for like a mini sort of refining and belt session. Yeah, cheers.